Hello everyone and welcome to Antlers for Christmas. That's right, Christmas antlers. That's what we're going to be talking about. Yeah, it's every guy's dream. Bigger racks for Christmas. Bigger racks for Christmas. Nothing wrong with that, is there, guys? Hey, I tell you what, it's been a good week here at the Eagle. We're looking forward to a big Christmas at Sherry and Jack and Jamie and Mandy and Jordyn and Jeremy and Kyle and their families golly, we've got both those boys have got three, and Jeremy's actually on another marriage that she's got two. So Jeremy's actually got 5 kids, and 3 of his own, and then 2 that he raises his wife. So he's got 5 kids. Every time I talk to him about something or other, he says, "Granddad, you know I got 5 kids." So he's a busy boy, as is Kyle, but we're going to have them all there for Christmas. It's just going to be so fantastic. We're so looking forward to that. But today we're going to go take a look at the antlers, look at Whitey and see if he's getting any better. We have been giving him medicine. Probably going to give him another shot maybe this evening. I'm just going to take a treat in there now and see. I'm going to go in a pen with him and probably try to get Forrest through the pens. I think I can go in with Forrest right now. He's not acting very crazy, but I'm not going to be honest with you, because they actually can change in a heartbeat, and things can go downhill real fast, if they just get a little change in attitude. So the rut is sort of in a pause right now. We should have something else happen here in a couple, 2 or 3 weeks, and so we're hoping that we've actually got 2 bucks, one that's been sick and one that was injured, in there trying to breed the does that we have. So we don't know what's going to happen in there, but we know we got a lot of bucks running around outside. All the does outside should be bred. We thinned the coyotes down a little bit, killed a bobcat or 2, and so hopefully we're going to have a better fawn situation this next year outside the pens. We might not going to have a great year inside the pens because we just don't have that many does in there. But we do, some of the babies could have deer. We've got 3 does up there with Prince Charming, and we know he's bred at least split ears. And I told split ears the other day, split ears, I'd sure like a little brown fawn and a little white fawn. Wouldn't that be something? That'd really be special. I saw it done the other day. I saw a YouTube video or something about it the other day. So anyway, while I'm on here talking about YouTube videos, if y'all are not subscribed to Jimmy Houston Outdoors Fishing, that is a separate YouTube channel. And that's where all of our fishing stuff is. Jimmy Houston Outdoors Fishing, we're posting 3, 4, 5 videos a week there. When we get filming the new shows, beginning next month, we'll start filming shows for 2024, which will be our 47th year on national television. And we'll give you some sneak previews of those shows while we shoot them next year, even though they won't be aired on ESPN and all the other networks we air on until the end of the year. The new shows, the 2023 shows, start this week on a lot of the networks that we're on. You can go to our JimmyHouston.com and see that. If you've got the newsletter, we post in the newsletter every week. If you're not signed up to our newsletter, just send us your email, and you can do that. We've got a place again on JimmyHouston.com where you can put your email address down. It's absolutely free. Get a newsletter on the 1st of every single month. Let's take our goodies. I've got apples, I've got carrots, and I'm going to go in and see if I can get some good close-up looks without a fence in between us of Whitey, and we're also going to go in a pen with. We're not going to go in a pen with Forrest, but we're going to take a look at him though, and we'll try to feed and take a look at Prince Charming, and we're going to look at some deer on the outside as well. We're going to look at those antlers outside. So let's just start with the antlers outside, see where today takes us. Look out in the yard. Will you look in the yard? Okay, now I'm going to try to walk out there and get some real close pictures of them for these antlers videos, because that's the way you want to look at antlers, right there, out in the front yard. The problem a lot of times is when they hear me talking, they run around the front, and Fat Boy's going to run anyway, looks like. Look at Fat Boy. Look at Fat Boy. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? A lot of times when I start talking, they run around to the front. Looky there. There's actually 5 out here. Just about got all 5 of them in the picture there at once. Is that beautiful or is that beautiful? 5 rack bucks in your front yard. Does it get any better than that? Looky there, guys and girls. Does it get any better than that? I'm getting ready to try to chop up some apples and go out and feed the babies before it gets dark. And I was talking to Sherry on the phone, and I look out there and I said, oh my gosh, 5 rack bucks are in the yard. Look at that. Now, Fat Boy and TC have kind of become buddies. Look at the way he walks stiff-legged. He struts his stuff. Now that is the way to look at antlers right there. I know the close-ups are real cool and everything. That is a picture postcard right there. That is a picture postcard. I don't know if y'all love it as much as I do, and I see it every day that I'm here at the ranch, which is quite a bit in the wintertime, and I never get tired of it. Of course, the good thing, if y'all do get tired of it, you can always turn this video up and go watch Daniel Arms on Arms Family Homestead. If you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to that channel. Got 700,000, 800,000 people on there. Great guy, great channel, great family, great friends. Look at that. Is that special or is that special? I hate to do this to y'all, but as I turned the video camera off, I just happened to look down that way where Fat Boy went, and there's Fat Boy, and there's another rack buck. And so there's actually, and that buck right there is big. I don't know who that buck is. Look at that guy. Oh, yeah. And that's a 9 or 10 point. And he, I don't know. That's a new deer that showed up. I think that might be that Fat Boy 2 I've been calling him. There's Fat Boy, and he is bigger than Fat Boy. That one's pretty close. That might be his twin brother, as a matter of fact. He has no tag that I can see. Of course, the tag would be in the right ear, but I don't see anything on the back of it. He said, Jimmy, let me turn around and show you what the other side looks like. No, he's not going to do that. He's just walking right behind that tree. That's what they do when I'm hunting a lot. Get right behind a tree and walk away. You see, he's not real wide. He's like Fat Boy. Look at that. So, look at Fat Boy. Fat Boy's got all that white around his eyes. Could be Milburn or Ranger. You remember? Look at those two deer. Oh my gosh. That is very, very special. 9 point and a 10 point. And if you get tired of looking at them, you just look over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this paradise? Twin Eagle Ranch, Southern Oklahoma. God's country, as my buddy Blake would sing. As we go into the pens this week, I want to show you a little bit about what Apache's doing. Hay, of course, is really expensive this year. Hay is hard to come by, and it's about over twice what it was this time last year. We had some old hay bales sitting around the ranch. We've taken some of these old hay bales, and Apache's hauling them down with the tractor, and we're spreading them out in some areas, actually just to give the deer some cover and some stuff to lay in. We've noticed that the leaves up around the house, we've noticed that the deer in the babies are really liking to lay in those leaves. Apache blew a lot of those leaves with a blower out into their pen to get them out of the yard, and he just blew them into their pen, and by golly, the deer just seem to love to lay in them. So the bigger the stack, the bigger they have to seem to lay in them. So Apache decided. Look at there, we got a little bit of ice on the water this morning. We're going to have a lot of ice on the water this next month or two, without a doubt about that. But and Apache, you're in there with Forrest, you know that? Of course, he's over on the other side, and he's really acting pretty good, isn't he? But you can see he's actually just spreading that out. Here's a nice bedding area under here where they can get under here if it rains or snows. Same situation, he's put a lot of it under here because they do like to lay under these awnings that we've got out. Pretty tough handling those big bales, but once you get it going, get it rolling, it rolls out pretty good. And it covers a lot of territory. It's amazing how much hay is in a big bale of hay like that, but it's really quite a bit, a lot more than you might think. And of course, like I said, they're $100 plus this year, which is pretty expensive. But when you don't have much hay, that's exactly what happens. And all the drought in Oklahoma, and we're still in a drought in southern Oklahoma. We haven't broken it. We've had right at 30 inches of rain this year, not quite 30 last year, and so that's what you call a drought that sneaks up on you, and it snuck up on us last year and has never gone away. So, but anyway, kind of fixing up some better places for them. Yeah, you can see that the hay that Apache put in, the deer are getting in there and eating on that hay. Now that's old hay that's been out in the field. It's not this year's hay. It's probably last year, maybe the year before, some of the bales that were not tremendous bales. But the deer in there getting pick out some of the stuff that they like, and the babies are doing the same thing on the other side. But again, you can see what Apache's doing right there. And now he's actually carrying that in here by hand. The reason he's doing that is that tractor scares the deer, and he's actually getting ready to go up and get another load. We're gonna go down and take a little look at Whitey. Whitey didn't like it the last time that I was in the pen here with him, because I had the gun. Now he'll like it a little bit better because he sees a bag around my neck, and he probably figures that he knows exactly what's in that bag, because he definitely gets fed. Apache takes care of him, feeds him a lot. And every time I come in here, I try to feed him too. And you can see that what we got fixed up over there, that's something we did a couple years ago. That's where the deer can get behind that and have a break from the north wind. The north wind's blowing pretty good right now, and it's cold. I mean, it's really, really cold. No doubt about it. So let me get down here a little closer to Whitey, see if we can't get a look at his horns. He may run from me because he remembers when I shot him, but I'm telling you, that shot seems to have really helped. And I believe we're going to give him another in here before we end 2022. Whitey, I got you a Christmas present, buddy. I got you some carrots and stuff. All right, he's getting a little nervous. Oh no, he's gonna act like he's gonna come up to me. Okay, well no, I guess he's gonna run, but look how good he's running. Look how good he's running. Yeah, look how good he is running. Running pretty good. And looky there, the little hump that was in his back is gone. Oh, thank you, Cade Koppenbacher, my vet. Also is a church member with us, goes to our church. I see him every Sunday at church. And just a great man, great family. Kind of typical of Oklahoma people. And Whitey didn't let us get very close. So I'm going to get a little, he's nervous because the last time I was in here, I made his butt hurt a little bit. I don't want to do that now. So I'm going to just set this down, see, get on the other side and see if I can't coax him up here a little closer. Okay, so we're going to have to take a look at Whitey from a distance. You can see that he is much, much better than he was. I've thrown out some carrots right there, and I'm kind of hoping I can entice him to start eating some. He's been eating. He was eating this morning. Been eating good. If I can just get him to realize that I'm not going to dart him. I'm not going to do that, Whitey. I want a few individual carrots down there. See if one of them will get... Oh, that got close enough. He's going to eat it. There you go, buddy. There's another one. He says, I'm not going to get close to you, Jimmy. This is not a dart gun. This is a tripod. There you go, buddy. How about that, huh? I also have an apple. That apple didn't go very far. All of this will get eaten up, so I'm not too worried about it. There's several pieces. Oh, that went right in front of him. Good throw, Jimmy. But you can see that he is looking better. He's walking a lot straighter. His eyes are clear. His eyes are clear. He's not running or dripping. Doesn't have any cold stuff looking in his eyes. He's just afraid to come up here a little closer to me. He likes those carrots to be thrown really, really close. Well, what do you think, buddy? He looks a lot better. He appears to be gaining a little bit of weight. Trying to get him to eat an apple too. He doesn't want to eat the apple. He'll eat them. I'm having to hit really, really close to him. He just doesn't want to come up any closer to me, which, as you know, he's a camera hog, and that's really unusual for him to be doing that. You get one down close enough to him, he'll move and eat it. So where'd it go, Jimmy? There it is right there. But you can see he looks much better. He's looking really, really good, and I believe that, I don't know, I'm not going to say we've saved him yet, but I think we have. If you look, his hocks is not dark at all, which that's what we're concerned about, whether he's bred anybody. But he bred a lot of does last year, and we got a lot of does running around with his genes, a lot of little bucks running around with his genes, and he's really a big, beautiful boy. He'll eat all these carrots that's laying on the ground, but he definitely likes me to throw those down all the way down to him. He's going to hunt that one up. He's going to come a little bit closer to me. Attaboy. Attaboy. There's more carrots laying there. I know you can see them and smell them. Yeah, he's looking good though, isn't he? Look at that. Look at that. You hang in there, buddy. We're trying to keep you alive. Yeah, I smell carrots, Jimmy. I smell apples. Yeah. Try to find you one there, big boy. That a boy. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you, no. No, no. It doesn't hurt long. I know it hurts a little bit. So looky there. He's coming on up. Yeah, he's coming on up here a little closer. Yeah. Good boy. Apple down there to him. Oh, yeah, Jimmy, that's good. A carrot. Oh, yeah. Oh, you look how close he's coming now. Another carrot. He says, I might be about as close as I'm getting though, Jimmy. Apple. I'm not going to give you a shot. I'm not going to give you a shot, buddy. No way. But you can see he's eating good, looking good. Let's see if we can get Whitey Forrest to come over close to the fence. All right, guys, that's our look at Mr. Big Whitey. I see he's beautiful. I know some of y'all have been praying for him. I think your prayers are being answered.